Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video.
Hello there everybody, and welcome back on into the channel for a video that, trust me, I have wanted and have been dying to make for so long now. And finally, the news is out there as some all-new Ninjago set descriptions for the upcoming summer sets that will be releasing in June or August, depending on where you live. Well, the set list has just been revealed, and we can essentially confirm all of this to be completely true, as this is coming from a mostly very reliable source, that being Promo Bricks, who I'm sure a lot of you guys all are very familiar with if you have been keeping up to date with Ninjago leaks and set information for some time now. They are a pretty reliable source, all things considered, and yeah, they've just posted a new list for basically everything regarding these new sets. So in this one, I just want to take a bit of a chilled look. I haven't actually looked at these. I've literally just got home from college. So I'm just going to be going through all of this with all of you. And yeah, we're just going to be going from there. So without further ado, what say we get straight into this? Okay, so here we are over on the Promo Bricks website, which I will actually hopefully be leaving a link to somewhere in the top of the descriptions if you guys want to go and take a look for yourself. If not, though, well, we're going to be getting straight into it here. This isn't really important to us. It's just kind of an insight into what all of this is going to be. And what is worth keeping in mind, though, is that there is a total of 14 sets, so that's interesting. Starting off with a very underwhelming one here, and I think these are going to be going from, like, smallest to largest, so just keep that in mind. This is Kai and Rapton Temple Battle, and it's a polybag. So we know that the number of parts for the new polybag, among the 47 Lego parts, there is a minifigure of Kai and Rapton. That's what it says here. But unfortunately, apparently, we don't know whether Rapton is a minifigure or a dragon. So that's quite interesting. And according to the title, apparently there could also be a small temple. Again, just reading it from here, a look at this as well. I actually, again, haven't seen any of this before, so this is very raw for me as well. These are my complete, honest, raw thoughts. Next set is the Dragon Power Spinjitzu sets. And it does say that there are 3 new gimmick sets in total, and only the names and number of parts are currently known. So there's going to be Kai's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Flip, and that comes with 72 parts. Then we've got one for Nia, which is also a Dragon Power Spinjitzu Drift this time, and that has 57 parts. And then there's Lloyd's, which is the Dragon Power Spinjitzu Spin, and that has 56, which is the fewest parts here. I'm not sure if that's going to change, as in, you know, I don't know if the actual name of the sets is going to change so that they're all the exact same, or what's going to be happening. But yeah, this has all been translated from German, by the way, guys, so some stuff may be just a little bit off, but yeah, that's basically going to do it on that one. Next up is an actual set, and this is Kai and Raz's Car and Bike Battle, and this is a 4+ set, which is something that I'm sure a lot of you aren't all that interested and keen on, but this is a car, obviously a car and bike battle set. We only know that it has 103 parts and will cost around 20 euros, so that's going to be like £24, around 20-ish dollars. I'm not too sure how it works over there in the States, but it's basically going to be like that cheap set that is probably quite popular, but also it is a 4+ set, so we should expect large stones and simple construction techniques. So, I mean, yeah, this is probably going to just be one people get for minifigures, or maybe it's just going to be one that's unpopular for a lot of people that are actually of age in the Ninjago community. Not really too much else to say there. Moving on here, though, we have the Imperia Dragon Hunter Hound, and this is interesting, to be honest. We get a big black and demon-like dog with golden details, supposedly here, which is also accompanied by a villain. There are 2 minifigures from Jay and Lloyd. The set comes with around 198 pieces, and will also be available for around 19.99 euros, which again is going to be around £24, and also around $20. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. This is a picture, obviously not of that. This is just a Marvel set, as it says down there, but that's just for reference. So I'm expecting something a little bit like that, and also something a bit Nexo Nighty, because I remember we had some form of stone people that were of this kind of shape from what I remember. But yeah, let's move on here to the Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car. Quite the mouthful there. And it reads, with the Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car from Zane, we get what the name already reveals. Of course, right? A racing car for Zane in white with many light blue and also a few golden details. At the front there are 2 new light blue transparent blades, apparently, but the car does not have a windshield. but it does have a rear wing. There are also going to be a total of 4 minifigures, Zane and Cole in their new suits, and also 2 villains, so just making things more fair and more balanced. One of the two is completely gold, the other black, gold, and also the two villains have small gliders on which they can float, and there is still a small flying robot. So you're getting an interesting deal here, around €34.99, or, you know, €35, whatever. This is probably going to be around, yeah, probably the same price in the UK, to be honest, around $34.99, I believe the ones we have are. So, yeah, that's going to be quite interesting. Again, quite an average ranged set. This one is probably going to be quite popular, to be honest. Next up, we have Sora's transforming mech bike racer. Sorry, do not know what happened there. Yeah, obviously that being a brand new character. Sora's transforming mech bike racer is a vehicle with 3 large wheels that can transform into a mech. His mech, which is interesting, is it not a female? No. His mech bike is white, dark blue, and has small details in coral, and consists of around 384 parts, and will be available for €45. Included are Aaron, Sora, a new villain, and a new baby dragon. Sora's hairpiece are cat ears under a hood, while Aaron with his orange suit fits the ninja. This sounds interesting. I'm not sure if I really like the sound of it. It sounds a little bit generic. In fact, it's definitely reminding me of Kai's transforming mech from Prime Empire. Hopefully, though, this one's going to be better, as obviously it has a few more pieces than that set. But yeah, I'm going to have to wait to see pictures on this one. But just from the description alone, it does sound fairly bland, if I'm going to be fully honest with you. Next up is the Heatwave transforming lava dragon, and this new lava dragon is quite massive and mostly red with an orange lower jaw. Interesting stuff. Golden details can be found in the large horns, the claws and the small blades that can represent its wings. The head again consists of the large dragon head elements, which have already been used in other sets. A total of 4 minifigures will be included. The 2 villains, Raz and Raz, however you really want to say it, Kai, and a new female minifigure at Kai's side, which uses Chang's hairpiece from the Monkey Kid series. And here's a picture just for reference, obviously not of the set, it's just something that's supposedly going to be similar, and that's for, again, around €50 there. Next up is an interesting one. It seems to be like a group set, and in fact we already have an image of it. It's Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team of mechs, and these give us 2 mechs for the 2 characters. Obviously, that just goes without saying. Aaron's mech is bright, light orange, and is about the size of an Evo mech, but is much more detailed. Lloyd's mech is one of the big mechs and has 2 big fists, a big spear, and a big hat. In colour, it is dark green, black, and gold, and has 2 dark red capes on the shoulder. Lloyd, Aaron, and 3 villains are included. A first picture of the set has already been published by Lego, and that's going to be €80. I just hope that there's going to be a change to that, or, you know, the set itself is going to be changed, because that, let me just tell you, that is not worth €80. I can tell you that, my friend. That is a terrible price, if that is what we're actually going to be getting in the picture. That's absolutely shocking, to be honest. Next is Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores. Since this set will probably be released first at LEGO, we can't give you any further information yet, but with 1,029 parts for €90, it would have a part price of less than €0.10, or around just 10 pence or whatever, and the name is the Temple of the Dragon Energy Cores again. Yeah, that's basically going to do it from me here. Availability is possibly exclusive to LEGO, which is going to be a real bummer, but it's whatever, I guess. Next up is the Elemental Dragon versus the Empress mech, and the kite from this set is a blue lightning kite with a sand-coloured belly and transparent yellow details. The wings are probably made of plastic, and the head is also made of the dragon head parts again. Both parts are dual moulded with transparent, let me just go back down, where was I at? Transparent yellow flashes. The Empress mech is significantly larger than a normal Evo mech and no longer comparable to them. It is black and has many golden and transparent orange details and a large weapon. And then it also reads, in addition to the kite and the mech, however, there is a third vehicle with Sora, a medium-sized jet with several blades. Again, 1,038 pieces for around €100, which this one seems very interesting. Definitely piques my interest, to say the least. And I believe... no, not the last one, actually. But here we go. It says, Destiny's Bounty, Race Against Time. The title is relatively self-explanatory for this set, because we get a new airship of the Ninja. Oh, this is so exciting. The ship is red, black, with azure details, and the large sails are dark red. It has a dragon's head again, which is also in azure blue. Included are the 6 minifigures, Aaron, Sora, Lloyd, Wu, Raz, and another villain, and it is recommended age 9+, 6 figures, 1,007, 1,739 pieces. God, it's definitely been a long day, and clearly I'm getting a bit tired, and also around 140 euros. This is most likely going to be one I decide to pick up on day one. 140 euros, I'm going to imagine that's going to be around 124 to 130 pounds for those of you watching in the UK. So think Golden Dragon set. From the Crystalized wave. I think I'm probably going to be picking this one up on day one. I've been saving and saving for these kind of sets, and this one sounds great. I cannot wait to see pictures. And I believe, no, this still isn't the last one, but I've just realised we've got such an exciting description coming up. But first of all, Nia and Aaron's baby dragon battle. We do not know much about the baby dragon battle by Nia and Aaron, as it will probably also be available exclusively at LEGO, which again is so annoying. But it has 157 parts for 30 euros, and we will also receive the 4+ set at the beginning of June, obviously August if you're in North America. But then below is where things really get interesting. We have the Ninjago City Markets, and it reads, the LEGO Ninjago City Markets are the largest set of the Ninjago City series with 6,163 parts, and the most expensive set of the Ninjago City series with 370 US dollars. Allegedly, Vinny, the cameraman of NGTV News, is said to be included as a minifigure, which speaks for a news editorial office in Ninjago City Markets. Theoretically, I think that's probably in German, but I suppose it means Gale Gossip. I'm going to assume would also have to be included in the set. Around $370 again, and that is basically just about going to cover it for this one here. Yeah, so that sounds interesting. Bit of a brief overview. I just wanted to get this news out and cover it as soon as possible. It's been a very busy day, but I just knew I had to do and make this video for all of you. So yeah, hopefully you guys did all enjoy it. With this being said though, again, that's going to do it from me here. Please leave any of your own thoughts on all of this down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your own thoughts regarding this. If you enjoyed it, smash that subscribe button and also that like button. Seriously, it goes a long way, and if you want to be covered by me on more Ninjago videos like this in the future, make sure you do that, as it really helps me out. Truly, I appreciate any support. And also hit that notification bell so that you behind the screen there, yes, you, I'm looking at you, can be the first to keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the Overlord X YouTube channel every day. And with all of this being said, I will see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye, everybody. See you all very soon.